Boom. All right, what's up, you guys? It's Royce Jacob. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to this year's 2021 Metaverse Thanksgiving special. Sandbox, Decentraland, enjin, a few of our favorite plays in the crypto metaverse are an absolute fire right now. You guys, we knew this next parabolic rally was coming as soon as the second wave initiated, and it's finally here. We have a lot to be thankful for right now, and I'm just excited for what the rest of this holiday season has to offer, all right? So, gonna keep it short and sweet today, you guys. As you can tell, I'm not in the usual office environment on Thanksgiving holiday, but after seeing this price action, I could not make a video, okay? So, let's quickly go over what we'll be discussing and then dive straight in front of us, TradingView, where we'll be taking a look at Sandbox and Decentraland today. Gonna save enjin for another day. Again, keep it short and sweet. Sandbox, Decentraland, again, the Bitcoin and the Ethereum of this metaverse trend. Oh, freaking fire, you guys. At the time of recording, I love when it times out like this. Sandbox reaching new all-time highs as we speak by the second, up almost 50%. Decentraland, or Mana, is up 35%, and I do think Mana has a lot of catching up to do, if I'm being honest. But right now, Sandbox is the MVP. Sandbox has a lot of fundamental momentum behind it. In terms of fundamental news, I want to cover this single article with you guys today. Metaverse platform, the Sandbox and Sand token surges 25%, 50% now after Adidas teases partnership. Sand has rallied over 600% as well since Facebook's rebrand as Meta. Okay, you guys, so we'll read over this. This is the piece of news that I believe and I assume is responsible for catalyzing the big move up that we saw in Sandbox. And again, you guys, the volume is insane. Sandbox, Mana, both seeing insane volume. As we've been saying for the past month, you guys, this metaverse trend this is the thing, you guys. We're in the game of trend spotting. And this is the trend right now. And the reality here is, at least in my opinion, this trend is still so young. And it's about time that investors around the world realize the gravity and the reality of this trend. Okay, so Sandbox and Mon on the charts. Again, save enjin for another day. We'll save that for the newsletter after I finish recording this video. But next to TradingView, if necessary, we do have CoinMarketCap as well. Got to take a look at these plays on the charts. Take a look at their new market caps. Decentraland almost at $10 million. Sandbox close second at $7 billion. I'm sorry. Decentraland $10 billion. Sandbox $7 billion. These things are up there, man, and it's crazy to see. I think we called in the first video. Wouldn't be surprised to see Decentraland achieve a top 10 placement, and it's making its way. It's just crazy to see, you guys. Just 19 is Chainlink with a market cap of 12 bill. Decentraland is almost there, and to get to that top 10 spot as of now, while the rest of the market sells off, I think Mana, I think Sand are a lot more worthy than Dogecoin if they were to achieve a market cap of 28 bill and that top 10 market spot. Okay, so again, you guys, it's especially gratifying to see the rest of the market selling off, and Decentraland and Mana, again, these metaverse plays consuming a lot of the outflow of capital from these big dogs. Again, once crypto, once US dollars, once dollars enter the cryptocurrency space, it's very rare that they're translated back to dollars, especially during a bull market. Okay, so again, you guys, it feels so good to be on the right side of the trade, and I'm just thankful to be thankful. Okay, so that is what we're going to be discussing. I do want to kick it off with the intro to the news that I wrote this morning, just to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving and celebrate some of the price action that we're seeing in our favorite metaverse plays right now. So let's get into it, and then we'll dive into the charts. All right. It's the day before Thanksgiving, and we definitely have a lot to be thankful for, Waves fam. The primary focus of today is, of course, going to be our metaverse plays. We've known that this subsector has been waiting for its next parabolic rally, and today we've been blessed with it. Very appropriate timing. But hey, rightfully so. Many investors are beginning to recognize the potential of this trend. We as traders and investors are in the game of trend spotting, and the rally we've experienced since we got in around $1 to $2 is a perfect example of how a well-timed spot can provide some life-changing gains. So again, you guys, in the game of trend spotting. And as I've been saying, as I know a lot of you guys believe as well, this metaverse trend is like that video I made. Bitcoin, Ether, to cryptocurrencies are what Mana and Sandbox are to this new metaverse trend. It's still in that cryptocurrency realm, but again, you guys, the market works in cycles. Right now, we are at the beginning of what I believe is the cycle of the metaverse, okay? Now, Go use some of that sand and mana, the nectar of the gods, to buy God's other nectar, that is champagne, and pop that bottle with you and your loved ones in celebration. The holiday season is here, guys. I'm thankful that we have a lot to be thankful for, and I'm thankful in advance for what lies ahead of us. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. Cheers, team. So, wish I had a bottle of champagne to cheers with you guys. You know, I got a little side of the fridge right here. Hold on. Boop. I don't know what this is. I can't pop this right now. I don't even know why I did that. But cheers to you guys. Jesus Christ. Cheers to you guys. Boom, dink it and sink it. I will be drinking this after this. But happy Thanksgiving, you guys. Just want to wish you that. And yeah, we got a lot to be thankful for. And I'm especially thankful for that. Okay, that is that. Again, you guys, if you want the daily newsletter, still on vacation, will be for the remainder of this week. If you want my daily updates, if you want one of these in your email inbox every trading day along with complete knowledge of what's in my entire portfolio and how I'm personally trading these rallies, when I'm taking profits, what I'm putting this capital into, what I'm transferring, some of the Sandbox mana to as my price targets are achieved that I believe are the next up. On top of all my equity positions, call positions, share positions, stock positions. That's gonna be the first link down below. $15 a month, $40 for every 3 months. When times are good, I feel zero guilt at all shouting this out. So go check it out. First link down below. Again, if not, no worries at all. Let's dive into these charts. So let's just kick it off. Sandbox, we already covered these guys, so there's no point in covering market caps. But again, you guys, we're hitting those top. We're making our way up the ranking list, and it just feels so good. So Decentraland, 24 hours, 30%, almost 70% over the past week. Sandbox, again, MVP up 140%, 40% in the past 24 hours. And again, when it comes to the news regarding Sandbox has so much fundamental momentum. We covered SoftBank's investment in them. That's a huge cosign from a very reputable venture capital firm, okay, in SoftBank, one of the largest venture firms in the world. Masa-san, he knows what he's doing, especially in the hyper-growth sectors. And again, the fact that Adidas is getting involved now as well, we'll just cover this article, cover the baseline fundamentals, and then dive into the charts and close it out with some upside price targets and technicals, okay? So Sandbox, again, let me know down below if you guys have played Decentraland and Sandbox. I know a lot of people actually like Sandbox more as a platform, but let me know down below if you've played them and what you prefer personally, okay? The bullish move in Sand, the native cryptocurrency of the blockchain-based virtual world of the Sandbox, gathered steam after a tweet by German sporting goods manufacturing giant Adidas seemed to confirm a relationship between the two companies. The token had rallied 25% in the past 24 hours, hitting record highs above $7 and taking the weekly gain to 70% according to CoinDesk. Adidas, which recently ventured into the Metaverse with the launch of POAP, or Proof of Attendance Protocol, on its Adidas Confirmed app, tweeted Tuesday about developing a so-called Adiverse in partnership with the Sandbox. That's huge, you guys. This is huge news. The sporting goods company appeared to have purchased a chunk of land in the Sandbox Metaverse, as noted by crypto Twitter and seen in the image below. So again, you guys, this is virtual real estate. And as humans evolve with technology, again, everything we've been talking about, it's been inevitable. This trend was especially expedited by COVID and lockdowns, et cetera, et cetera. People are more comfortable at home. People are more comfortable, like Fortnite, Roblox. When you see the numbers behind these games and how much time kids, the next generation, is spending on these games, it just makes you that much more confident in the fact that this trend is only going to increase and exponentially increase, as we've been saying. Okay, so this trend is still young. Again, we will see ebbs and flows. The volatility in the short term especially is, you got to have a strong stomach. Trust me, you guys, with the ups comes the downs. This will be a roller coaster in the short term, so get ready for some massive fluctuations in your crypto portfolio. But again, as long as you believe in the long-term MO, as long as you believe in the long-term fundamentals, and the fact in general that the metaverse is here to stay and it will be an overall up into the right trend, then just keep that in mind and try not to worry about the short term, because again, trust me, was here for early ETH. It's going to be gnarly, okay? But be thankful we got in. Again, started talking about Sandbox and Decentraland around $1, like $1 and a half. So, I mean, at this point, I can almost guarantee you probably won't lose your money if you got in around a buck or two. But again, if you're thinking about buying in right now, just keep in mind that, not investment advice, you guys know the drill here. Over time, over the coming months, years, decades, this will probably be significantly larger than it is now. But again, if you're getting in on these parabolic rallies, you always have to prepare yourself for the short-term price fluctuations. Okay, so just a little PSA disclaimer right there. Let's talk some price targets. So Sandbox did finally hit my initial price target. Okay, this was our initial price target over the past few weeks since the rally, since we've seen the capitulation phase, and since we kicked off the second wave right here. Okay, so Sandbox was in this nice ascending channel for this first wave. Very clean line of resistance right here, line of support on that ascending channel, broke below it, proved it once again as resistance. Previous support will become new resistance. This was my initial price target, which is the yellow target right here. Sandbox beat me to it by a couple of days, but we were pretty close. And now that we've broken through it, my next price target is going to be the top line of resistance on this previous ascending channel. So short term, maybe by the time you guys watch this, Sandbox, because we've just been going parabolic, maybe comes down, retest the line of support on this reclaimed ascending channel, and then makes its way up over the next couple of days to test about $9. And in all honesty, you guys, I just mentioned this in the newsletter yesterday. I see a lot of YouTube comments talking about sand to $10, sand to $10. And when the general public believes that, you always have to be one step ahead, okay? It's kind of the game theoretical aspect of trading and investing. If everyone thinks it's going to be $10, you should probably expect it to go to $9 to $9.50 because everyone's expecting it to go to $10. Everyone's going to be selling $9.50. If everyone who's thinking that is going to be selling at $9.50, you sell at $8.75, $9, okay? That's usually how I perceive things. And like just for example, earlier today, I shouted this out in the newsletter. I just took some profits. I just converted to sand when my initial price target, when this previous line of support was hit. Now, we broke through that, but that's okay. That's why I still keep the majority of my position so I can slowly sell off some of the position. Not sell off, but transfer this into other names that I do believe hold more promise in the short term because there's a lot of mania and hype around Sandbox right now. And hey, who knows? This thing could keep going. This thing could go to 10, 15, 20 bucks. I don't know, by the end of 2021. Honestly, wouldn't surprise me. But again, as a responsible trader, if you bought at $1 to $2, I mean, just take a little bit of profits, realize some gains. You're playing for free. You're already playing with a profit. So that's kind of how I perceive these things, especially when, thankfully, what we've believed to come to fruition does, and we are reaping some of those gains, okay? So that's Sandbox. These are my price targets right here. We will talk about this with Mana as well, but overall price target from the beginning of this rally of Sandbox to the top of that first wave, 357%. You mirror that percentage gain from the base of the second wave. That would take us to about $10.40. So again, Sandbox, super bullish. All the fundamental tailwinds that are behind Sandbox and the metaverse right now wouldn't surprise me. Once again, double digits, 15, 20 bucks by the end of 2021 wouldn't be crazy at all. But again, responsibly, just sticking to the tape, sticking to the charts. I will be likely taking profits a lot. Not taking profits, I will still hold a solid chunk of sand through the volatility. But again, as a trader, I'm trying to optimize gains across my portfolio, and just want to let you guys know that, okay? Always know my money is where my mouth is. But Mana Sand, this trend, once again, still early from a macro perspective, and I'm going to be riding this wave for a very, very long time, okay? So let's close it out with Mana on the charts. Mana, I mean, this is a textbook second wave. Mana, just in the past 12 hours. Sand as well. Again, Sand breaking into all-time highs. Mana, just in the past 12 hours or so, has finally broken the previous high set of $5 back at the first wave. The thing about Mana, though, okay, so let's take a look at Sand's volume. Okay, let's move my fat head real quick. This is what I want to show you. So average volume on Sand is 37 million. Current volume, 81 million. So Sand, of course, is seeing a crazy spike in volume. So keep that in mind, right? Sand seeing that volume, but Mana, its average volume is 80 million, what Sand's current volume is, and the volume it's seeing right now is 106 million, which honestly makes me believe that Mana does have some catching up to do. We've been saying this the whole time, you guys. Riot, Mara, if you've been part of the fam, if you've been part of the squad, you would know that Riot and Mara do act so similarly to Mana and Sand. And you could probably look at many other players in other sectors. Hyper growth sectors, when you're dealing with two competitors, especially two top tier competitors, again, the Bitcoin and Ethereum of whatever sector you're talking about, they usually act like this, okay? They tend to play catch up. One will jump ahead, they'll leapfrog the other, but then that's the game. They'll play that catch up. And right now, Sand is seeing a lot more love than Mana, but Mana right now, from a technical perspective, still has so much more upside potential. The volume is greater. It just saw a short-term breakout of this ascending channel. The second wave is going to be absolutely insane. Like the first wave, again, this is more conservative than Sand's estimates too, okay? So Mana, saw very conservatively, not even from the very base, from this first big candle up to the bounce, and not even this real high right here. It's 366%. If we see a 367% price gain from the base of the second wave following the breakout of that bull flag, the breakout of that capitulation phase of the first wave, that would take us up to, again, just mirror that. And again, you guys, this is straight up speculation. We could go way below this. We could crash tomorrow. This is just what I've found to be somewhat effective in the past when playing similar two-wave cycles. That would take us to about $11.50. Now, again, this is just speculation, but from a technical perspective, Mana is a lot more appealing to me than Sandbox. Sandbox, once again, a few of my price targets have been hit, and that's when you just pop open this champagne, like I'm gonna do right after I close out this video, and I hope you guys do as well. So we'll call it there, you guys. I've been talking a little quiet, but I want to be mindful and respectful of everyone who is inside. Usually we'd be using, you guys know the voice I usually use, but we're keeping it chill. We're keeping it very thankful, and yeah, I'm just thankful for you guys, thankful for a lot in this world, and especially like the way things timed out is just so damn appropriate. So cheers to you guys. I hope you have an amazing Thanksgiving, and I'll catch you guys whenever I have time to make another video. Okay, if not, it would be Sunday, Monday, and yeah, good times ahead, you guys. Holiday season's here. The gifts gotta keep on giving. So I'll catch you guys next time. Until next time, take action, make waves. It's usually right there. Make waves, guys. Peace.